Hello everyone and welcome back to Sandustry. Okay then, so first things first, in this episode we will start out by quickly fixing this little error I have made. I have released some lava onto the belts, might as well fix it. All we need to do is this. They will flow around, eventually make its way there and it will be stored in this little divot. It's fine. Anyways, in between episodes, I think I have discovered... I don't know if it's intended or it is an exploit or something, but I think we can fix this place quite nicely. First things first, what I will do is this one will be full blocks and we don't need to worry about the water doing this basically. All we need to do is first, let's just block the water. And by the way, this is not the exploit part, that will come in a second. For now, turn this one into the vertical mode and do this. And that will contain the water in here. And we don't want to have the water flowing out here either, so do the same thing. Okay, so water will be contained in this little tower and, well, it's going to be a lot better that way. Okay then, so that's fine. And it will convey the seeds. Unfortunately, it's going to be one at a time. But you know what? It could be a lot worse. I suppose if we absolutely have to, maybe... Let me see... we can use this clearing frame, but... it's fine. It's not that important. I think this will do, basically. Or we can do this and it will speed things up a tiny bit more. So there we go. Although not bother much. Okay, anyways, zoom out. So I think the water situation is fixed. Next up, let's talk about this exploit. As I said, I have no idea if this is intended. Basically, we will do the same thing we did for the steam. Putting water on the lava does not consume the lava. I think we can do the same thing, for example, for lighting the petals on fire. So all we need to do is grab maybe 4 or 5. Can you please go away? Okay, fine. Just decrease the size of the grabber. There we go. So grab maybe 4 pixels worth of lava and drop it here. It will slosh around and it will light any dry petals on fire basically. So there we go. That will fix that. And I suppose that means that we don't need these anymore. You can go back in the storage. Thank you. All of you. And there it is. And this one can be cut off at this point. And I guess... I suppose we can have filters here, but it's fine. Anyways, in that case, we don't need this anymore. Thank you. Okay, so we are basically no longer consuming lava here. Next up, I think we can do the same thing for here. Especially since we have a bit of a problem with these flamethrowers. They can reach into the water tower and that basically generates steam and it will block the water supply, which is not ideal. Also, let me just quickly fix this one. Can you please go... let me see. Okay, fine. Just release some water, quickly do this, and that's it. Yeah. That will be fine. Okay, so steam goes out there. Fluorine can go here for condensation. And the raw water, there we go. And you will go here. Okay, so I think the water situation is fixed for the most part. The wetting of the seeds is what I mean. Anyways, I don't think we need these anymore. What we can do is basically the same as we did here, but if we put lava on the planters, they will fall through. What we can do instead is create a small filter, but... sorry, remove that one. But for lava, obviously. So we will have a tiny amount of lava sloshing around down here, just below the planters. And then we can block that. And that should be all we need. Yeah, petals will fall through just fine. Basically, and just grab, I suppose, yeah, 4 pixels worth of lava and drop them there. They will slosh around as usual, and they will throw out some sparks that will fly up, light the flowers on fire, just like this, and that's it. It is fixed. Very good. Which means we don't need this anymore. You can go back in the storage. As I said, I have absolutely no idea if this is intended behavior or an exploit, so maybe in later episodes or maybe later versions this will not be a viable solution, but for now I will use it, because why not? Anyways, we have one more thing that requires a constant input of lava, and that's this one. What I will do for this is first block it off there, and we will remove this belt, replace it with a regular conveyor belt here for now, and I will dump a bunch of lava here, and we will skim off the top so that we have exactly 1 full block worth of lava under it. So basically do this. This one goes back in the storage, and this looks good to me. Okay, so all this can go back, and we have exactly 1 block worth of lava stuck here. All we need to do is put a conveyor belt over it, and that will create the conveyor belt, but not the, the filler machinery under it. So anything that goes above or over this belt will be lit on fire. So there we go. And it is working. Great. Okay, so that means that first make sure nothing gets dropped. There we go. And you can go away. And there we go. It is now also self-sustaining. Also, can you please... Thank you. Just round off the corners, basically. Thank you. And that looks nice. Okay, so we have a self-sustaining source of residue burning, flower burning, petal burning, and all that. Also, apparently I did pick up a single pixel worth of lava from the steam boiler. And just quickly put that one back. And there you go. Okay then, so we are no longer consuming lava anywhere in the refinery. Then just quickly refill this one. We will deal with the power in a second. Just do this one for a little while longer. Anyways, release the steam. There we go. I suppose I will block this. Yeah. I don't really want to have water in here, so just dump it out. We still have some... Oh, right. They are still burning. Please don't. You guys can please go away. Thank you. Okay, so that will be the last of the steam in the seed moisturizer. Thank you. And that's it. The only thing that still requires a continuous input of lava is the gold smelter. Not much we can do about that as far as I can tell. Anyways, let me just quickly unplug the wetting pool. You can go there. These seeds will obviously go in the planters. There. And these wet seeds needs to come out from there. And there we go. I am not sure if this is actually a viable solution. I don't know. Should be fine, I guess. Just need to keep an eye on it. But as far as I can tell, this one should be okay from now on. I guess we will see. The only thing I don't like is that it only really does a single pixel of wet seeds every tick. Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. It works. That's what's important. Might be a small bottleneck. I guess we will see. But anyways, so yeah. I think this is going to be okay from now on. Yeah. Okay then, so what's next? Next up, we need 100,000 units of power. And as you might have guessed, using fluorinol batteries for this one is not going to be very space efficient. And by the way, speaking of fluorinol, might as well move the fluorinol liquid above the batteries basically. So let's just do this. There. Release them into the or onto the batteries like that. Put a pump into here and that will do. Yeah, just make sure it doesn't overflow, so you can go there. I suppose you can go away, and you as well. It will only fill it up to this level no matter what, so it's fine. Anyways, you can go away at this point. In fact, all of you can go away. Maybe not this one. I will deal with this at some point, not right now. Anyways, so yeah. This will keep filling the fluorinol batteries, but as I said, they are not the best. What we need are copper batteries, copper modes. Unlock. We'll also need the energy connectors and the steam turbines. Yeah. I will deal with those in a second. For now, this looks okay. Anything that would require some attention? Oh yeah. The fluorine gas. You actually need a bit of redirection. Basically, I don't want the fluorine gas to get into here. So what I will do is quickly block it this way. And that should be fine. So any fluorine gas that makes its way here will float up and get trapped here and actually go where it needs to go. And to be extra sure, I will also put a small belt here. So it's going to be a solid block, nothing gets trapped in the belt. Should be fine. Anyways, let me just quickly pick up the fluorine gas, please. No, there we go. You can go there. And I suppose we don't really need to have this filter either. What we can do is, let's just have a small ramp coming down this way. And then have another one coming up there. Yes. Basically do that. Remove the gold from there as well. And the fluorinol will go in the pool, obviously. And now, I don't want to have any trapped gases in there. Release them real quick and fill this one up with solid blocks. And that one as well, please. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. This will redirect the fluorine gas there, and any fluorinol will only be able to go into the pool. So we don't need this one anymore either. There we go. I think this place is now actually fixed. Yeah. The only inefficiency is the seed wetter, but I will try to find a solution for that one at some point. Not right now. Right now, I suppose, we can start worrying about the actual power. First, you know what, yeah, let's just quickly fix the lava in the gold smelter. Just melt a bunch of extra lava. And just quickly break these down. Okay, so we have plenty of lava. Let's just quickly dump it into the gold smelter and let it run for a little bit longer. You know, I really wish that lava would melt the cinder. Basically, there is a difference between lava and magma. Magma is, you know, the underground version of the molten rock. So I suppose what we could have is maybe the magma would not melt the cinder, but lava, I think, should. Just to make our lives a bit easier. Anyways, you can get dropped in there, and that will do for the time being. At least we don't need to worry about replenishing the lava in here. Okay then, let me just quickly refill the A condenser ice. Thank you, that will do. Also, or no, seriously? Thought I fixed that already. I will try to keep an eye on it, but for the most part, I think it's fine. So, power. We need to basically make a array of batteries. Also, I'll just do that. That's fine. And smelt a bunch of copper to fill them up. So, we will go down into the mines and pick up a bunch of copper. I think that's going to be our next job. And then build a smelter for it. And then let's see what happens. So yeah. By the way, how is the water? Oh yeah, it's nice and fill it up. Good. Okay, so I do believe, and you know what, we might as well pick up these guys as well. Increase the amount of tickets we have for the conservatory whatever system. So let me see. Also, we really should be mining dirt as well. See, we should have some copper down here somewhere. Oh, right, and I didn't pick these up yet. And you know what, before we get to the copper, let's just quickly take a look at this. I think this will have one of the puzzles back here, right? Maybe not. Alright, this is for a bunch of extra... Yeah. What's it called? Fluxite? Yeah. He's getting back to me now. Yes, as I said, I have been playing a little bit off camera, so I have discovered a couple of locations. I think that's it for this one, right? I think so. So anyways, I suppose this one should be enough to unlock... Let me see, rapid fire, 400. Yes, please. Yeah, just make the gun a bit faster so, you know, we can mine even faster than this. It is pretty fast already, but it can always improve. Okay, so copper. Well, we have some copper here, but it's not the best position. I would like to mine copper in a place that will be a bit more convenient to pick up. I guess here would be okay, but I think behind here we will be a bit better off. Let me see. Yeah, I think if we mine copper here, it's going to be a lot easier to gather up. Also, you know what? Might as well break into this cave too. Oh, and we have some more fluxite. Yes, please. Thank you. And you know what? You guys come with us. Might as well. Oh, right. And we have some more fishes this way. Let me see. Any way to get to them? Oh, hi. You come with us as well. Converts void husk into void juice. Yeah, we are not quite there yet. But shouldn't be too far now. Anyways, how do we get to these fishes? This way. Yeah, there we go. Pick these up and, you know, just have a bit of extra water generation. You and you, thank you. And there's going to be plenty of dirt for the factory or the refinery. Eventually. Not right now. What we need right now is this copper. Okay, well, let me see. How far does it go? Let's just quickly dig around it. I want to see how we might be better off trying to exploit this. I think we can do this here. Looks like a pretty deep deposit. Unfortunately, we can only do this with the drill right now. So yeah, unfortunately, what we need to do is this basically. Yeah, this will take a while. I don't know. I will dig up maybe, well, until the power for the drill runs out basically. So yeah, just keep digging until we are out of juice. And it's done. Okay, and just use the vacuum, it's going to be a lot easier that way. So there we go, and we have plenty of copper. And I suppose a bit of extra dirt as well. And there we go. Okay, let's bring up everything to the surface, and let's start working on the smelter next. Also, I just heard you. You will need to come with us as well. And yeah, I remember you had a neighbor. Break that one, thank you. Anything in here, by the way? Not really. Oh wait, never mind, yes. Always check. Bit of extra fluxite, thank you very much. Okay then, so let's go upstairs and let's sort this out. Also, can you please go away? Thank you. And welcome back to the surface. Let's check on the state of things. And it looks okay. Okay, well, first release the dirt or the sand, whatever. You can go there, and let's set up the power here. Sure. Okay then, so what we need is a bunch of smelters. Let's go for, I'll just turn on the ruler. Let's go for, I don't know, 10 tiles, should be plenty enough. Unfortunately, this is one of those things that cannot be dealt with, well, this kind of a, I don't know if it's an exploit again, I guess it must be. We have to supply it with lava continuously. But anyways, we will need some thermal buffers. Just do this, and just create a small reservoir for lava under it. That will do. Also, that is, oh, the sand, okay. You can go in the pool. Thank you. Okay, so now this will turn it into the smelter, but obviously this will result in liquid stuff, which we don't want to spill out. So let's just create a small enclosure for it. Just like this. Good. And then what we need to do is dump all the solid copper on top of the smelter. Just like this. And it's already melting. Nice. Okay. I guess all we need to do now is funnel the molten copper onto the battery molds. So what I will do is maybe this, build out, I don't know, this many batteries. Should be fine. Okay, well, batteries. You will be here and just build, yeah, this many. Should be plenty enough. And done. Okay, all we need to do now is have a filter. Let's have the wall type, and we will allow liquid copper through. Everything else will be blocked. So there we go. Okay, so the liquid stuff comes out and it fills up the molds, and we have batteries now. Very good. Okay then, next up. Well, we have a couple of ways of filling this up. We can either use, where is it? Didn't unlock it yet. And there it is. We can either use this energy siphon, which will basically siphon energy off the fluorinol batteries and dump it into the copper batteries. But I would rather not. Let's use a steam turbine instead. And there we go. Let's see, I suppose we can build it here. Yeah. Okay then, let's make it nice and long. Is this going to be... let me see. We will definitely need to have a water boiler under it. And as we have established, water boiling is super easy. Just need to dump a bunch of lava on the floor and drip some water onto it. So let me see. We need water. There you are. Liquid vent. And you can go there. Just drip it onto it, it's fine. Also, just let it settle down. I will check if we need a bit more. Although I suppose we can have gaps, but I want to have a nice consistent layer of lava basically. just for the looks. And yes, we do need a little bit more. Dump this many. Might be a bit much, but we can skim off the excess. Anyways, pipe, hook into the water network, and there we go. So now we are generating steam. All we need to do is let them run through some turbines, like this. Good. And make sure they are connected to the batteries, like so. And we are charging the batteries. Lovely. Okay, well, obviously, we still need to condense the steam back into water. So... Oh, wait. No. You will not be here. Basically, the water inside the turbine enclosure will be basically just a set amount of water, and it will be continuously circulating. What we need to put the water onto is going to be the... what's it called? The snowmaker. Yeah, that's the one. Okay then, so first, steam turbine, you will go here instead. Just give me energy connector there. Good, I suppose we can have another wall going back here. And then we need the snowmaker. So first, we need the condenser, because we need to condense the water back into water, obviously. And let's start on the top, in fact. So snowmaker, you can go here. And this one will consume power. So, yeah, we need a bit more copper. Unless I build more connectors here. That will work as well. Okay then, so just quickly skim off the steam from the top. You can go back down here. So this will have some water dripping onto it. In fact, you know what? I think it would be better if it was maybe one level down, so we can actually have the water dripping onto it. So, snowmaker. You will have the water coming out, maybe in the middle. Yeah, there. Pipe. You will hook up right there. Okay, so power shouldn't be a problem. Alright, condenser. Needs to have the condenser right about here. There we go. Okay, so the steam goes right back into the steam chamber, obviously. There, and that's it. Okay, so far so good. So, we are condensing the steam back into water. It falls down, gets boiled again, and it will run the steam turbines. And they seem to be working quite nicely, actually. Nice. Okay then, I think this is now also fixed. And once again, it doesn't require any excess power input. It will just use the the lava continuously. Great. So did I skim off a bit too much? No, I think we have one more pixel up and one missing pixel down. They will find each other eventually, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, we have enough power now. But, well, we still need to have 100,000 units of power, so yeah, let's just go back downstairs and pick up a bunch of extra copper. But thankfully, now we have a continuous supply of power, so the drill will never run out. So go downstairs and start mining again. I guess we can do it here too. In fact, let's just have a conveyor belt. You will run this way and this way. Meet in the middle. And yeah, just mine a bunch of copper onto it and they will pile up right here in the middle. Okay then, let's get to work. Unfortunately, before you ask, upgrading the drill will take 1500 fluxite. We only have 500 right now, so yeah, it's not going to happen for a little bit longer. Also, you know what? Research. Can we please unlock the wall lights. Yes, please. Let's have a bit of extra lighting in here. So, wall light, you can go there, I guess. Okay, I think that's going to be plenty enough. So, just suck it into the vacuum. Can I upgrade the vacuum? Let me see. I think I will go for an extra tank. I think that should give us the most bang for our bucks. So, fill that one up as well. Close enough. It's fine. Okay, well, let's go and go home. And welcome back. Well, if you don't mind, let's quickly dump a bunch of copper right in here. In fact, we might want to create a small spout so it will have a bit more capacity. You see, and that should do it. Yeah, that should be fine. And you know what? Just make it nice and no. Yes. Okay then. Let's start dumping a bunch of copper. Basically, I think the volume wise, basically one block of copper is exactly one block of the molten copper, so I think whatever we have mined up is going to be the same volume going in here, I think. Anyways, start melting. And that will do. Okay, eventually we'll get to the point where the liquid will be released. And that's that. Okay then, that should be more than enough to reach the target of 100,000 units of energy. Okay then, well, I suppose in the meantime we can go downstairs and start exploring again. And maybe dump a bunch of extra dirt on the belts. Yeah, that might not be the worst idea. Okay then, let me see. Up here we are done, yes. Except, there we go, we had 2 pixels. Okay then, so we need to bring down an elevator this way. Right. Okay then, let's have a couple of conveyor belts converging somewhere here. Should be fine. And where exactly do we want to have? First, get rid of this one so we can get up and down a bit more easy. Thank you. Yeah, we want to have it running here. So, launcher, you will go right there. I'll get through and you will be there. And we have enough power now. That's amazing. First, let's connect everything up. Okay, let me just quickly dump a bunch of... Oh, wait. I do believe the next thing will happen is going to be some kind of event down in the mines. So, let's see. If you want to unlock tier 5. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we have a stratiform event. Yeah, we need to go there and let's see what's happening. Okay, so that's going to be all the way here. Okay, I think we can reach it quite easily. But first, before we get to that, let's make sure we have, you know, stuff to process in the refinery. So if you don't mind, I will quickly dump a bunch of extra dirt on the belts. Or sand, whatever. Okay, that should keep us going for a good long while, except... What is this? More dirt. Clear the obstruction. Anything else? Just shoot up. That will surely fix everything. And looks good to me. I think the flow is consistent. Okay then, let me just quickly pile this one on the belt as well. And I think that will do for now. Okay, so let's take a look at this stratoform event. It should be... Well, first let me just quickly fix this. It's going to bother me if I don't. So, as I was saying, it should be somewhere this way. Right below here. There it is. Yeah, so basically... it will generate a bunch of dirt. What we need to do is reach the center. And I think if we let it try to reach us here, it will... Never mind, it's just going to build that continuously. Okay, well, I think the rocket is the best way of doing this, so let's just get to work. Basically, yeah, just keep blasting it until we reach the center. And there we go. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Let me just quickly remove the rest of it. And finished. Right? Can you please stop? Thank you. Okay, so now we can continue to the next level. That's great. And this Stratocore whatever has been added to our toolbox. And we can use this one as a continuous source of sand. It's not going to be a lot of sand, but I guess we can do it. Okay, thank you. And you know what, might as well set it up. As I said, it's going to be a minuscule amount, but might as well do it. So what we need to do is find a nice big open area for it. Let me see. I guess that big cave on top of this one. Yeah, I think we can do it right here. Let me see. I will... toolbox. Yeah. Place it down here, I guess. And it will start building out that same dirt we have seen previously. And what I will do next is unlock... And where are they? Not the recon drone, but the digger drone. Yes, please. Okay then, so... Items. Let's have the digger drone basically aim toward the center, and it will start basically, you know, bumping into it and eventually, I don't know, break it and dump a bit of sand on here on the belt, just like this. As I said, it's going to be a minuscule amount, but you know what, even this one is better than zero. Anyways, now that we have a bunch of dirt going to the system, let's check if everything is working correctly. So down here, I think we are okay. I guess this one could be a bit more efficient, but it's working, that's what's important. Here, seems to be okay. It is burning correctly, we are wetting the seeds slowly, but well, apparently fast enough, that's what's important. We are burning the petals without using any excess lava, that's great. And yeah, everything appears to be working just fine. And you know what, before I forget, let's set up a snow generation for this condenser as well. So, a snowmaker, I guess you can go, yeah, right there. That's fine. Just use up the snow that we have right now. Or I suppose we can just make the snowmaker on above this. It's going to take a while. And just quickly dump a bunch of petals in here. Also, all the petals go in there. Maybe we can speed it up a tiny bit. Not by much. Okay, fine. You know what? Just dump this snow to the side. It's fine. Or I suppose we can dump it here as well, but This one, as I said, will require continuous power. But before we get to that, we need a liquid vent above it. There should be fine. And a pipe. Yeah, you can do that, please. Great. Good, good, good. Okay, this one can do that. You guys can be cut off. And there. Okay, now we just need the power. And that's it. Wait. It requires power, right? Ah. How come we don't need to have it hooked up to the power or something? Okay, I will... Consumes 1 energy, exactly. But it doesn't require connection. Not complaining, obviously, but still. A bit weird. Oh well, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I will hook it up to the power. So give me the energy connector. And I guess you can run... Yeah, not going to be pretty, but it will work. Let's just have it... Yeah, do this. As I said... Oh wait, no. You need to have this one open. Okay, fine, run this one then. As I said, not pretty, but it should do the job. As long as it needs to do the job, because I have no idea. I could have sworn we need to hook it up to the power, because if we check here, oh sorry, in here, the snowmaker has this little lightning icon, which means it requires power. Just the same as the smelter requires heat, the condenser requires snow, so I don't know. Well, as long as it's working, it's fine. Okay then. Well, let's see what's next. We can unlock the synthesizer. Okay then, well, that will require a bit more money. I suppose in the meantime we can continue exploring. Let's see which way we can go. I suppose we can start digging down or dig this way. I think I will go that way. So yeah, I think I will go this way next. Let me just quickly destroy this moon hop deposit. Good, is no longer in the way. By the way, yes, you need to go away as well. Can you please hit it? Thank you. And now it's all gone. Okay, I suppose we can build another conveyor belt. We have plenty of dirt to pick up here. Eventually. Not right now. Right now I want to keep exploring. So, let's go this way next. Let's see what we can find. I guess we can build a belt real quick. Yeah, you will go this way, and should be relatively easy to hook it up. Yeah, it should be relatively easy. Okay then, so let's run that, and just need a couple of launchers. Okay, now we can start piling a bunch of sand onto it. Let's just run it all the way across, maybe this far. And you know what? There is a bunch of red sand here. That will be contamination. I think I will set up a filter here. Yeah, and let's just create a backing wall for this one. Right there. And I will set up some filtering here. So, on this belt, advanced filter, we only ever want to have, let me see, block, sand, and wet sand. Yeah, everything else needs to fall through. So do this, please. Yes. Oh, that was because of the construction. Should be fine otherwise. Never mind. Wait. Others. Oh, wet sand and sand. There we go. That's more like it. Could have sworn I selected both of them, but apparently not. Anyways, now we can have moon hop and red sand and all that kind of junk on the belt, and it will not really impact anything. Okay then, let's get back to work. Okay, we have a bunch of extra dirt down here. And let me just quickly, let me see, conveyor belt. You will be running like so until here, and then you just launch it all the way up here. And there we go. That will do. And let me just quickly block off the back, put everything on the belt, and there we go. That will do. Okay, let me just quickly empty out the bottom of the belt. There's a tiny bit of sand stuck inside the belt, so just fix that one real quick. And that will do, I think. A bit more red sand. Might as well have it all under the filter. And there we go. Okay then. Now, I did notice these. They look kind of interesting, so let's take a look. I guess we need to break through this red sand. I think it will be this way. Ooh, that looks like Fluxite. And one more creature. You come with us. Thank you. I think this is the one that will continuously create red sand. I think. Well, looks like it, by the way. Anyways, quickly do that. Thank you. Let's take a look at this. Ah, fishes. Yes, please. Thank you. Although I think we are still okay on water, but let's just keep storing the fishes up, because in case we start running low, we might want to release them. I mean, we can release them right now. There is no harm because the system cannot overflow. Also, another one of these red guys. Now, let's take a look at this one. I think this will just have a couple of fishes inside, right? Yeah, there we go. You come with us as well. Thank you. And I think this will be the power slugs. Yeah, there you are. All of you, please come with us. Thank you. Don't worry about the power slugs too much. They generate a very low amount of power, so doesn't come even close to the amount of power we are generating right now, so it doesn't really worth it. We will just put them, I don't know, somewhere. Also, more Fluxite. Yes, please. I'm still saving up for... I mean, at this point we don't really need the drill. We have the copper that we want, so at this point it's not going to be all that important to upgrade it, basically. So yeah, I think I will save up for other stuff. there we go. Another one of these puzzle boxes. Let's see what's inside. Ah, yeah, there we go. This is the moon hop one. Well, all we need to do is use the gun to break these. They will go down Plinko style and end up in some of these boxes, and once they are full, they will give off a green signal, and once all of them are green, this will open basically. So yeah, just keep blasting. And that's it. Okay, so we have one more upgrade. Let's see, give me that one here, and that one. Oh, sorry, this one. +1 movement speed. Sure. I think at this point we should have enough points to... exactly 800. Yes, please. Give me the fastest possible speed for this gun. It's going to help us a lot. Aha! Another puzzle box. Let's see which one it is. Ah, right, this is the timing one. Let me see. I think we need to be fast about this, so turn it on. And... oh, wait, that's a reset. We need to hit that, preferably with something incendiary. Rocket maybe? No. Flamethrower. Ah, almost. It's so easy to overshoot on that water, and that's a teleporting water, so we need to be careful. Anyways, light it up. There we go. Don't overshoot. So now just wait for this one to release the snow, freeze the water, and we can pick up the upgrade. And that will do. Nice. Okay, so once again, give me that, give me the jump boost, and we are done here. Nice. Okay, let's continue. Ooh, that's a lot of fishes. Don't mind if I do. We have 8 right now, and now 14. Very nice. I think we have 7 back home, right? So basically we are tripling our water production. Okay, I think I am done exploring for now. Blasting through all this snow is very satisfying, obviously, but not much behind it apparently. Well, I think we can go home now. So let me see. We need to go this way. Can I blast through this way, maybe? Not really. Okay, fine. And I guess, yeah, I think the drill will get us through this one. Yeah, regular stone can be drilled through. This one not so much. The slightly darker stone. But this light gray one we can go through. And there we go. And now we are home free. Good. Okay, so this has been running for a good long while. Let's see if we have anything inefficient. So we have plenty of dirt, that's great. Let me see. Things seem to be working okay. We still have some fluorine gas making its way here for some reason. Let me see. You can get released there. Any way to prevent it? Let me add one more full conveyor belt there. Good. And maybe extend this one a little bit more. Let's see if that helps. Also, that's a lot of petals. No. Don't drop it there. Drop it in here. Release a bunch of extra fluorine gas right now. So there we go. Dry it all, then burn it, and let's see what happens. So far it looks okay. I think this little extension might have helped. I think so. Okay then, also, what is that? Fluorinol? Okay, how did you end up here? Did I release you by accident from here or something? Well, it's fine. It's not there now. Okay then. I think things are pretty much perfect now. Okay then. I think I will end the episode here. Oh geez, 1 hour and 20 minutes. Absolutely need to go. And, well, next episode we will try to sort out this one. The synthesizer. Basically the last stage of the game, at least right now. It will be very likely expanded later in the early access, but might as well take care of it. Also, thank you. Research. And let me just quickly, let me see. I think we have every creature unlocked now. So let's just unlock everything. And that's it. We have everything unlocked in here at least. Good. And you know what? Let's spend the money that we have made. The laser, the void rift. Definitely want to have this one because this one will give us a very good amount of fluxite from this guy. Flux emanator. I suppose we can do this as well. This one. And that one. And now I just need to have enough for the recon drone. Whatever. Okay then, we will get there eventually. For now, I think we can say goodbye. Yeah. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.